We're going to go to Goldman in a second. First, I want to plot the chart action for some of these mega caps, including Nvidia, on the Wi-Fi Interactive. And you'll notice here, look at all this green on the left-hand side of the NASDAQ 100 heat map. That is telling you all those big stocks are in the green. Very impressive given the surging dollar today, and also the fact that the 10-year T-note yield has hit a 15-year high yet again. Over the longer term, you would expect that to weigh on some of these stocks, and they have, to be fair. We can see that they are down from their highs of varying degrees, but basically 3 to 12%, it looks like, from Apple, that's down 12.75%, to Alphabet, down about 4%. But let's change this back to some green, and I'm going to plot these guys in a second. First, I want to show you how the profit expectations have evolved for the coming year. And here you can see Wall Street raising their estimates for Nvidia for the next fiscal year by 69%, Amazon 20%, Meta 14%, Alphabet 8%. So a heavy skew to the AI trade. The big question is, can the hype live up? Well, can the price action live up to the hype? That's something that has to be decided in the rearview mirror. But I'm going to chart each of these guys separately. And first, let's get to that Goldman note that I promised earlier. Just a couple of tidbits being added to the Goldman Sachs conviction list, as you said there, with the firm seeing strong long-term growth prospects for themselves. Now, here's a quote. Look for Nvidia to maintain its status as the accelerated computing industry standard for the foreseeable future, giving its competitive moat and the urgency with which customers are developing and deploying increasingly complex AI models, also touting a strong and broadening demand profile in the data center. Now, this is an interesting stock over the last 3 months because it's basically treaded water. This high here, which is the all-time high, just short of 500, 499 was hit right after their earnings report, and you can see there's just been a bit of consolidation here. However, in context of the full year's price action, this is just a healthy sideways correction, and usually these things resolve to the upside. So probably a question of if not when, but that when is quite the I would say is quite the interesting one for Nvidia investors. Here's Apple. I want to show you what's happened to Apple on a 3-month basis. This broke down below our support line here. Let's call that 170 to 175, and we are right back up. Sometimes when something is in the process of breaking down, it comes up and kisses that breakdown level and then proceeds down. That looks like what's happening now. We could shoot above it and create a false breakdown, but I'm really paying attention to Apple here because as Apple goes, so goes the rest of the NASDAQ, and for that matter, most of the stocks, guys.
Yes, good point and good rule. Thanks so much, Jared. Appreciate it.